Right, I'm back. Now, do you remember before Christmas I told you I'd ordered these and I didn't think they were worth the money, and then I bought my own paper. Well, I'm not going to waste them, obviously I'm going to use them, but I was waiting for, I'd ordered those and then I'd ordered these as well. So these have arrived just before Christmas and I thought I'll share them with you because there's some really nice pictures. But it is on paper that you can buy and do yourself. I find them a little bit dark as well. Some of them, quite dark. I mean, they're nice, don't get me wrong. But they are quite dark. And I say I wouldn't use all of that. So I'd use that. Yeah. And then there was that one. So, I don't know, I think tomorrow I'll come back and we'll do a project. And I'm still going to use the baubles because the baubles, the Christmas baubles, I bought the large ones. They are really, really nice, I have to say. And we'll use one on that. So, what have I got? Bit of card. Let's have a look. That's for this. We've got this in. The fabric came in. This was before Christmas as well. And the eyelash stuff. So that's in store. Go and have a look because, like I say, there's some really nice bits and pieces in at the moment. Now, I took that out, didn't I? So I didn't know whether to use that up. I've got some trimmings at the side of me, like I say, which I've put in my little pots. And I've got some bits and pieces to use up. I must use this up. I've got to use it up. They're all scraps and they need using. So what I'm going to do is to make another flower, I think. Yeah, you like flowers, don't you? Now, see with bits like this that I've cut off, I wouldn't waste that because that'll make a leaf. So I'm just going to share that with you. You see? So you'll have to excuse the phone. It drives me insane. Yeah, see that can be used. That one I wouldn't bother with because it's not worth it now. But this section here, not that. This bit here. I could use that in a flower. Definitely. We don't want them bits. I'm not going to keep them bits. What else have we got here? Oh, more of the same doily. Okay, so I can still use that bit. I'll cut that off there, makes that even. So we don't need that. We can use those. What I'm doing is just trying to get rid of the scraps that I've got because, look, this makes leaves. The flowers can use somewhere else. That's a bit of trim which needs putting on of a card. Let me just get a bit of card. All my extra little bits of trim, like I say, I put in my trolley at the side of me here. And I just put a dobber glue on. Like that. And then just wrap it. Just to secure it on there. And then I can use these little scraps up as and when I am able to. Like that, and that just goes in my little trolley. Right, I probably had it out for some reason. And let's have a look. Well, we've got that. That can be used. We can use some of that. Use part of that. We can also use maybe a couple of bits of this. Yeah. Now, let's have a look, see what we've got. That's got too much glue on it. Let me just see. Tape measure, don't want that. I might still use a bit more of this. I mean, they come in handy. I'm going to use that much, I think. See, I mean, out of this lot that I've got here, I could make out half a dozen flowers. I don't think I can get any more out of that. We've got that trim. Not sure for this one. A little bit more of the tassel. Yeah, we can do that. Oop. All I do is let me just get rid of that. Sorry, but Raymond's got the music on. Raymond's having to go for hearing aids on the 4th, and I can't bloody wait because I don't have to have the TV on so loud. My ears ring because of him. Right. All I do, double glue in there, flip that over to match that, double glue there, and flip that one over to that way. But because they're quite long in tassels, I just cut off the length I need, and then I can use the other tassels in another project. See, I don't need much more than that, and they can be used in another project. I've got some loose ones here somewhere as well. Oh, can use that. Now, these are the doilies I love because they're gathered. See this little bit? And that's quite nice, is that? I'm just going to cut a section off it. And because I don't want the flower to be like floppy or anything like that, no, I'm going to leave it as is for now. I can cut down. See what else we've got. Well, we've got that. It'll show up in a project. Maybe we can probably put that in as something, or we've got that little bit as well. Can be waste nothing. That's what I say. Absolutely nothing. Yes, 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 yes. Now, I'm just going to round this off because I can. I prefer it like that. We've got a bit of that. That's too long. That's too much. Not that. I don't want that. And we've got that. So, I've got that to make into a flower. And the bin men are here. About bloody time. Let me just see what's on this bit. See what else I can chop out of that. I might just chop that bit out, actually. We do sell these. You know, nearly everything I show and make, the things I use, we generally have in the shop. You just have to go and type it in the search bar. Like that. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is, let me get, I've got some of this, it's mulberry paper. And I can use this just as good as anything else to make something, you know, to use as a base. Nice to colour this. So I'm just going to make the base of my flower, and that way I can sign it as well. See, like that. So, what we're going to start with, people often ask me, one of the most questions that I ever get is, Fiona, when you're doing your scrap flowers, how do you know what to put when and where? Well, if you're going to put a tassel on, you could put your tassel on first. So we'll do that. I'll do it the easy way for you. And pop your tassel, depending on where you want it, how far you want it dangling down, that's good enough for me. Pop that there. Now, leaves, Yes, phone, I know. You can then start and layer your leaves. Leaves can go in between. They don't have to go at the back. Not going to do that one just yet. We're going to do this one. My glue gun needs to heat up a bit more, I think. So I'm just going to pop that there. Because what you have to do is when you're layering, you kind of like, you need it to be the same size round. Not all the time, but some of the time. Now, this is just a bit of scrap. So what I'm going to do with it, and what I like to do with things like this sometimes, is put a little bit of glue halfway and fold it. And scrunch it up like that. And it gives you just something different to work with. Right, come on. So, we need some length here. So I'm just going to do that. We can trim it down if it's too much. Now, what else have I got? Oh, I've got these, haven't I? Oh, here's some more leaves. Let's put this in. And we're going to put this here. I hope you're seeing this. Remember, that's the base. So I'll pop on the leaves. There. Oh, I've got that one as well. Let's have a look. I'm going to put that here. What you don't want to do is to cover up every single layer that you've got. So I'm moving it in slightly. We can still see this. Still see this. And I don't have to use everything in sight. I would like to put that on because I like that. Now, what you're going to do with a piece of that shape? Well, if you fold that in, dob a glue there and fold that in like that. Dob a glue on that bit and fold that in. You've made yourself something like that. And then what I do is, and I might need my, I'm going to put it here. See if I can do it without, pinch it together like that, see, and that gathers that up. We can still see everything we've got, including that. Okay, now I've got these. I'm going to put that on top, just there, because it's this I want to see. I've got this one. Which we're going to put on that side but move it inwards so I can still see all three. I've got another one of these. I'm going to put there. Again, we can still see each layer evenish. It's quite nice. Let's have a look. Now, we've got one of these. We want a little bit of colour there. You can see right through it so we can still see everything. And I've got another one here. Again, we're just going to add to that there. You can still see everything. Now this looks a little bit bare, but I've got this one, which I can add. Just here. Which then brings that down. I might bring that out a little bit more. I've got this little bit. It's just a scrap, but I'm not wasting it at all. We're going to add there. Let me just see. And I think now what I'm going to do is to pop that on. Yeah. Like that, and I can still see everything that's on my flower. Everything. So we'll move that to one side. Like that. I might just use that little bit. Just going to fold this in half. Like that. And I'm going to tuck that just under here to fill that out a little bit. That's it. And then to that, we're going to put a crystal centre in. And I'm going to use one of these, I think. Let me just see. Oh, that's so pretty. No, I like them to stick out. Let me just see. Now, this was an earring. So you like that. So what I'm going to do is just to test that. No, not quite right. I'm going to pop that back. Like I say, I don't know how you lot use your nails. I really don't. Here's one. Oh, it's got pink in it. Look at that. Beautiful. Right, wait. This is going to be a luscious, luscious flower. So I'm going to take my pliers. And I don't need that piece on. I'm going to take that off. Because it's got a tassel, I don't need to add anything else to the... Oh, that's gorgeous. Just making sure that's going to be nice and secure on there, like that. And look, just hang on in there. It's funny how it's just got the 3 loops like that. Which look, just, oh, look at that. Isn't that stunning? Beautiful flower. Really pretty. I could have taken these off and used them in another flower and just had that, but no, I love that. That is just, it's just set that flower off. Scraps. It's a scrap flower, but you wouldn't think it. You wouldn't think it at all. So, I'm going to find... Well, I've got that pin. Like that. Oh, even better. Yeah, and that's all I'm going to do with that one. So I hope you enjoyed that. It is just a case of layering things out, but make sure that whatever you use, you can see. Pointless adding things to something and then it just disappears. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.